Here's a question. Have you played Sonic Runners since we did a little review rant a while ago?
I honestly can't remember. I mean,
Neither,
it's
neither can I.
no.
I haven't, ever since that update, I have not touched Sonic Runners. And guess what? It's closing down.
Yeah, which, if I'm honest, I'm sort of surprised of it happening now than not earlier, if anything else.
Yep, after they did version 2, which nerfed everything. Just like, oh, you now, instead of actually it's being better but a higher level, no, it's actually even worse than last time. And oh, you get a million score, that's an achievement. Now it's just fucking bollocks. So anyway, on TSSZ, Sonic teams attempt to bring the Japanese developed Sonic game to mobiles is sadly closing down. The poor performance in sales might be because of the decision, as Sega Networks reported placed Sonic Runners in a bad light, and efforts made to change it in with 2.0, which was a very, very dumb decision.
Hmm.
Um, almost making it Sonic Game of the Year. Ha 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 ha. Brought back all these characters
Yeah,
and everything, including Sticks from Sonic Boom, and well as others. Notification of service closure. It's scheduled to close down. The Red Ring sales ended a few days ago as of this recording, the 27th, and the whole closure of service will close down on 27th of July.
yeah.
But an update me is going to be closed down on Monday, possibly.
Huh.
It was no, the tweet was removed. It's sent out in an error.
All right.
So it's probably still going to the whole service and servers are going to close down in July.
Yeah.
And honestly, on the one, I'm about 5% sad of this. 95% don't give a shit.
Mm.
It's like 5% sad because it is a Sonic Team developed game. It's a mobile game. It should kind of continue, but you shouldn't rely on it to actually pay your bills.
Well, really put it like this. I mean, my big complaint. I mean, you've already explained part of the problem with it since I've updated it. My big complaint is that the sodding thing has to be online all the time, and it is such a it is such a tetchy thing because most of the time it will either do it, then it won't. It'll take forever for it to just load up, and
A lot of mobile games are DRM. Even Rayman Adventures, which I haven't really touched in a while.
well, it's funny because I've been playing.
I kind of grown out of it now.
Yeah,
But
well,
it's I played it longer than Runners, but even that has a DRM. But still, like Sonic Dash and Sonic Jump Fever, they're still going.
no, I was just saying. I mean, I literally was just playing Sonic. I mean, sorry, Rayman Adventures just literally today, and the thing is still working very fine, even online. And that was the thing I've always felt the problem with this game is that it should be playable offline. There should be a mode that you could just play it as the game it is, because as a game, when you actually get into the fucking thing, it is fun, but it's just all the hassle, it's all the ads, it's all the just trying to get the sodding thing loaded up and loading the levels and all that stuff. It's just it takes so long for what is meant to be a pick up and play game. That has been its biggest problem.
Yeah, like I said, about 5% sad because it's a Sonic game that not many people are gonna play, especially those who are just still new to the franchise. And like, oh, Sonic Runners, what's this? Oh, it's a game that was on mobile and no longer exists.
Yeah,
They're
well,
kind of the same way with
yeah.
Choo Choo Rocket. I mean, what the fuck were you thinking, Sonic Team?
yeah.
Honestly, just release these games on Steam. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Seriously, the Steam Workshop is fucking wonders.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm 95% don't give a shit because I haven't played it since our review rant. And honestly, I will admit, I did try loading up. Ever since I noticed the sort of closure, I thought, well, there's probably no ads on this, so it'll run a lot faster. It damn well crashed the damn tablet. So optimization is still through the fucking floor and barreled its way to the Earth's crust.
Well, okay. How long has it been out for now since it's released to when it's going to die?
I think
Has it been
maybe
more
a
than?
year actually.
I was
Just
going to say, has it been at least half a year or more than?
it's just been over a year. I think it uh, June 2015. That's when its worldwide release,
Right.
not its soft release. That was
Yeah,
in
yeah. When it
February.
was out in Canada and other
So
places.
yeah, it lasted a year.
Hmm.
Uh, Again, probably just don't give a shit. It's just
Yeah. The
it
funny thing is,
it
Sorry.
Yeah, go on. I was just trying to exasperate something.
All right then. Well, the funny thing with this, in my opinion, is think about it. I mean, considering everything that happened with Sonic since, well, obviously with the whole Rise of Lyric, ridiculousness that went on.
Yeah, that was in 2014. People let it go.
I know, but again, I call it ridiculousness because you know what people are like. Um, but it's funny because really, when you think about it, I don't think anybody, even gaming wise, nobody's been that interested in runners anyway. I mean, I haven't even heard people called like, "Oh, another Sonic disaster." People just went like, "Oh, this exists." Mm.
Well, ever since the actual launch, people were kind of were getting enamored by it, not revered. It's just
Yeah,
like, a new Sonic game's out. That'll be fun. Play it for about a
yeah,
month total in its lifetime, and that's it. Then the 2.0 update came out, just again nerfed everything, just made it an even shitter experience, especially the infamous wall of spikes,
yeah.
and that's it. I don't hate. I do see some people on the Sonic Facebook group post screenshots of impossible high scores
There's always
at the time, but then again, a lot of people were really fucking lucky to get Halloween Omega,
mm,
which I never did.
yeah,
I got SPO. That's all I got.
yeah. I've always, again, I feel like part of me feels like we're sort of repeating what has arguably been a bit of a flop. Because even there's even a press release of this with the saying like, it's been fun, but really, it's basically, yeah, this thing was a flop. It was pretty much a thing we tried to do and it didn't work. And like I said, this is the thing. It's like funny thing with Sonic Team is that at this point they know how to make console games now. This being their first proper mobile type game, it sort of just shows off as thinking they really should just stick what they know what they're doing because this is just a case of leave. You should leave the mobile area to other people.
Yeah, when Nintendo's gotten Miitomo out, which is basically a social network
Yeah.
with Mii's, and that's all it is. Dress up your Mii, get friends. That's all you do. But this actually was the actual concept of an endless runner that worked. It was just poorly optimized and didn't run very well, even on minimal requirement systems.
Yeah. I think also part of the reason probably they're shutting it down is like, well, let's be fair. At this point, everybody's main question: what is the 25th anniversary game? So if anything, this is probably them just saying, you know what, this is more important than this little mobile game. So we might as well let's just focus on the thing that people actually want.
Well, you know what I want? A Puyo Pop game. It's its 25th anniversary. If I can do something with it,
Well,
although I guarantee they will, but still release it in the West.
yeah.
Because judging by the mobile market, Puyo Pop Mobile is selling like hotcakes.
All right. Well, I'm going to say either that or they put it as a really cheeky Easter egg in the game or something in the next
Look,
Sonic game.
look, Puyo Puyo and Choo Choo Rocket are the two games I want on tablet and even on Steam because they will work, especially puzzle games on tablets. They
Yeah.
they work. Endless Runners, I pretty much have just been spent. Like, just no more. We've already got two other Sonic Endless Runners, so just stop.
Not to mention about all the other ones with Despicable Me, Spider-Man, Jungle Book, oh god, there's so
Even
many.
Ratchet and Clank has it as well. Even
Yeah,
Sackboy has an Endless Runner.
yeah.
It's like you're not being original. The only part of being original is just
I was just saying,
being a
having
side scroller.
the most original thing you could do with an endless runner.
Yeah, we made it a side scroll. Yeah, Jetpack Joyride Call. It wants its concept back.
But like I said, I mean, at this point, it just feels like just a bit of a flat end to a bit of a kind of a. It's going to be, I think, again, like everybody with lyric, it's going to be a bit of a wet blip on the back of it.
Yeah, just it was just something that existed.
Mm.